Hello everyone, good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we take and revise the we take and discuss a very important chapter of your syllabus, which is square and square roots. And in that class we take and solve some important question based on that topic. Now in today class we take and solve some other important question of your NCERT exercise based on the topic chapter square and square root, which is one of the most important chapter of your syllabus. Now let's see some important question based on this topic. Let's see. And now we take some important question of your NCERT exercise, and your question is find the square roots. Let's see. The question is find the square root of find the square roots of find the square root of the following numbers of the following numbers by the prime factorization method, by the prime factorization method. Okay, this is one of the most important question of your syllabus. So what I do, dear students, let's see, find the square roots of the following numbers by the prime factorization method. And your questions are, first part of this question is what? This is 7 to 9. Second one is 1764. Third one is what? 4096. Fourth one is what? 960 what? 04. Okay, and fifth one is what? 5929. And we take one more question. This is 529. Okay, this is the question here. And what I do for that question, dear student, we find the square root of the following numbers. And in previous class we also discussed about that. In starting, suppose that let a be any number, let a be any number, then its square root will be, then its square root will be denoted by under root a, will be denoted by under root a. Okay, so this is the concept of square root of the given number. Okay, so let a be any number, let a be any number, then its square root will be always equal to what? Under root a, under root a. Okay, dear students. Now, so the square root of any number, it can be denoted by under root a. This is the concept of square root. Okay, now dear students, now we take and solve each and every question. Now we take first part of this question and solve it. This is 729, and the square root of 729 is to be right in this way, 729. Okay, now we do their prime factorization. Let's see, 729. Now if we do their prime factorization, then we must get what? We multiply by 3. So 3 2 is 6, 3 6 is 12, 3 is again by 3, 3 4 is 3 8 is. No, this is 3 2 is 6, 1, 3 6 is 12, 3 3 is 9. Now what I do, that number is to be divisible by which number? Let's see, dear student. 3 2 is 6. Oh sorry, here 3 2 is 6, carry 1 4 na, 3 4 is 12 na, and 3 3 is 9, again by 3 3 8s are 24 and 3 ones are 3. Now again by 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 sevens are 21. Again by 3, 3 9s are 3 9s are what, 27. Again by 3, 3 3s are 9, and again finally 3 ones are 3. Now first of all we do their what, prime factorization. Now we write in this way. So we write under root, we write its prime factorization in square root. This is 3 into 3. How many times? 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay dear students, first of all we write the prime factorization of 729 in that way. Now what I do? Now what is the concept of square root in that method? Dear student, in we take one number in pair ones. Okay, we take one number from the pairs of these two numbers. So let's see, 3, we first of all we form the pairs. Okay, now there 3 3 3 3 3. So there are 3 pairs now, 3 pairs of 3. So from one pair we take 1 3 common from the thirds, means square root. So we take these pair, we take 1 3 common out. These two, one pair we take 1 3 common out, and these pairs 3 we take 1 common out. So we get 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 29 now. This is 27. Okay, 3 3s are 9, 3s are 27. So in this way the square root of 729 is what, 27. This is the required solution of the given question. So this is the method to solve that type of question. So first of all we do their part, prime factorization. After that we form the pairs of these numbers, and we common out one number from the pair of each and every numbers. Okay, so after multiplying them we get your result. So this is the process to find the square root of the given numbers by prime factorization method. Dear students, similarly we take and solve other part of this question. Okay, let's see. Now we take and solve next part of this question, which is second part, which is 1764, and the square root of 1764 we write in this way. And first of all we do their what, prime factorization. Let's see, 1764. So we get from 2, it is divisible by 2, so we write as 2. 2 at the 16, 16, 2 2s are 4. Now again by 2, 2 4s are 8, 2 4s are 8, 2 1s are 2. Now from 3, let's see, 3 1s are 3, carry 1, 14, 3 4s are, this will take place. Okay, again by 3, 3 4s are 12, 12, 3 9s are, again now we 7 7s are, and 7 1s are. So in this way first of all we do their prime factorization. Okay, now we write in this is square root, so we can write in this way. This is 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 7 into 7. Now we first of all we form the pairs of each number. We find the pair, how many pairs in that prime factorization, and we take one number as in the pair from the surds. We come out from the surds. So let's see here 2 is in pair, so 2 take common out from the under root, and similarly 3 is also in pair, so 3 is 3, the number 3 is also common, take out the common out from the surds, and 7 is also in pair, so 7 is also take common out from the surds. So now after multiplying them we get 3 2s are 6 into 7. Okay, now 6 7s are, yeah, this is 42. In this way the square root of 1764, the square root of, dear student, 1764 is what, this is 42. Okay, so this is the required solution of the given question. So dear students, please do more and more practices of that type of question, you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on the square and square root in this way to find the square root by prime factorization method. Now we take and solve next part of this question. Let's see. Now we take the next part, third part of the given question, which is what? 4096, and the square root of 4096 can be written in the form, right? 4096. Okay, now what I do for that question, now we do their prime factorization. Let's see. 4096 from 2 2 is 4, 0 2 4 is 8 16. Okay, 2048 we can write. Now again by 2, 4 is 8. Okay, now again by 2, dear friends. Let's see, 2 5 is 10, 2 1 is 2, 2 2 is 4. Now again by 2, 2 2 is 4, 2 5 is 2 6 is again by 2, dear friends. 2 1 is 2 2 is 2 8 is again by 2, 2 6 is 2 4 is. Okay, 2 again by 2, this is 32. Now again by 2, this is 16. Okay, now again by 2, 2 8 is 16. Now again by 2, 2 4 is 8, 2 2 is 4, and 2 1 is 2 finally. So in this way, first of all we do their prime factorization. Now we form their pairs, so we can write, let's see, 2 how many times? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So 2 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So first of all we write the prime factorization of 4096 in this way. Now we form the pairs. Now this one pair, two pair, third pair, fourth, fifth, and sixth, and we take one number in the pair. Now from these two pair we take 1 2 common out from the square root. This pair we take 1 2, with these two pair we take 1 2, this two pair we take 1 2, this pair from 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we take common out from the square root as a pair and that number, so we get 2 2 is 4, 2 2 is 4, 2 2 is 4. Now 4 4 is 16 into 4, this is 64. So 64 is the required square root of the number 4096, of the number 4096. So using that concept, you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on that topics. Okay, now similarly, dear students, we take and solve the remaining question. We take last one, where now we take fifth question, which is 5929, and this is square. We find the square root of 5929. So first of all we do their prime factorization. 5929. So from 3 now, let's see, 3 1 is 3, 3 9 is 27, 3. Now let's see, 3 7 3 1 is 3, carry 2, 3 9 is 22. Okay, no. So this number is divisible by which number? You know that? Which number? So 5 7 9 16 16 9 25. Okay. Now this number divisible by 9 9 9 no 9 9 54 5. Okay, now first of all we divisible by 9. Okay, now from 9 the square root of, let's see, this is 49 0 1 14, this is 29, 7 now 7 लगा 2 4 सब्जेक्ट okay. This number is divisible by 7. So first of all we do their prime factorization. We splitting by 7. After that you can find square root at 77. Okay, so in this way you can solve some other important question of that exercise. Okay, now we take and solve some other important question of your syllabus. Okay, let's see. Now let's see some other important question of your NCERT exercise based on square and square root. Let's see this one. And your question is, find the smallest whole numbers. Find the smallest whole numbers. By which it should be multiplied. Find the smallest whole numbers by which it should be multiplied so as to get okay, so as to get what? A perfect square number. A perfect square number. And your first part of this question is what? 252. Second is what? 180. Third one is what? 2028. Fourth one is what? 1458. And last part 6768. Okay, this is one of the most important question of your NCERT exercise based on square and square root. In that question what we find? Let's see, dear students. In that question we find the smallest whole numbers by which it should be multiplied so as to get a perfect square number. So in that type of question, first of all we do their prime factorizations. Okay, after that we can find which of the number should be multiplied so get a perfect square number. So in that type of question, first of all we do their prime factorization. Let's see. So first of all we take first part of this question, which is 52. First of all we do the prime factorization of 252. Let's see. First of all we do the prime factorization of that number. So let's see. So from 2 we get what? This is 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 6s are 12. Okay, now this is 2 6s are 12, 2 3s are 6. Now from 3 2s are 3 1s are, again by 3 7s are 21. Now 7 1s are. Now in this way we get 252 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 7. So dear students, in this way after their prime factorization the given number we get 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 7. So our question is what? Find the smallest whole number by which it should be multiplied so as to get a perfect square number. So we observing that number, that factors we get as 2 is in pair, 3 is also in pair, but 7 is not in pair. So we can write 2 as 2 square, 3 as 3 square, and 7 write simple 7. So it is clear that we must be multiplied by 7 to get the required number as a perfect square number. means thus we must be multiply by 7 so as to get a perfect square number. Okay, so thus we must be multiply by 7 as to get a perfect square number. That is, that numbers will be what? 2 square into 3 square into 7 into 7. So we get what? 2 square, 3 square into 7, 7 the 49, 2 to the 4, 3 3 the 9 into 49. So 4 9 the 36 into 49, and that number will be what? This is 49 into 36. Let's see. 4 8. Okay, 1764 is that number K, which is the perfect square. So in that, first of all we do the prime factorization. After that we forming the pairs. So we observe that 2 is in pair, 3 is also in pair, but 7 is not in pair. So we must be multiplied by 7 as to get a perfect square number, and that perfect square number will be 1764. Okay, so in this way you can solve each part of the given question. Now similarly we take and solve some other important next part of that question. Okay, let's see. Now we take and solve the second part of this question, which is 180. Now we do the prime factorization of 180. So we get what? Let's see. 2 9s are 90. This is 45. Now 3 again by 3. Now from 5. So we get what? 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. Now what I get now? It is observed, and now we observe that is now we can write 2 square into 3 square, but 5 we write 5 to the power 1. So here 2 is in pair, 3 is also in pair square, but 5 is not in a square now. So what number should be multiplied in that number? So we must be multiplied, and here we write we must be multiply by 5 as to get a perfect square number. Okay, dear student, because of, let's see, if we multiply by 5, so we get 2 square into 3 square, 5 into 5, 5 square. So we get perfect square number as 2 into 3 into 5 square. So we get what? This is 30 square. That is what? 900. Okay, so and that perfect square number is what? 900. So in this is the process to solve that type of question. Now we take and solve the next part of this question. Let's see, dear students. Now we take and solve the third part of this question, which is what? 2028. Similarly, first of all we do their prime factorization, which is what? Let's see, 2028. We do their what? We do their prime factorization. Let's see. By 2, again by 2, 2 5 the 10. Now again 3 to the 6, sorry, 3 1 the 3. Now from which number? 169 now. by 13. 13 is 169 and 13 1 the 13. Thus we get as our 2 into 2 into 3 into 13 into 13. So it is observed that we find that 2 square, we write 13 as 13 square, but 3 write as it is. So 2 here, 2 is in pair, 13 is also in pair, but 3 is not in pair. So here, now here, dear students, we must be multiply by 3 as to get a perfect square number. Okay, so here we must be multiplied by 3 as to get a perfect square number. So in this way, you can solve that type of question. So in this way you can solve each of the question, each part of that question using that concept. Okay, now we take some other important question of your NCERT exercise. Let's see. Similarly, you can solve each and every question based on these topics. Okay. Now we take and solve some other important question of your NCERT exercise based on this topic, and your question is find the smallest square number. Find the smallest square number that is divisible by each of the numbers 18, 15 and 20 okay, which is divisible by each of the numbers this. Now, so what is the process? Let's see. First of all, in that type of question we find the LCM of 18, 15 and 20. Let's see. So by 2, 15 2 10s are, now again by 2, 9, 50 2 5s are, now 3 3s are 9, 3 5s are 15, 5 again by 3, 1 5 5, now 5 1 1 1. So in this way LCM of, let's see, LCM of 18, 15 and 20 is what? 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5, which are 5. Here 8 18. Okay, so okay, 900, 9 to the 80, 180. So 180 is that number, 180 is that number which are exactly divisible by these numbers, but it is not a perfect square. No, it is not a perfect square. And we find that what? We find the smallest square number that is divisible by each of the numbers. So that number is also divisible each of the given number, because it is the LCM of the given numbers, but it is not a perfect square. Why it is not a perfect square? Because of here, let's see, we write 2 square here, 2 is in pair, 3 is in pair, but 5 is not in pairs na. So we must be multiplied by, so to find the smallest perfect square number, we must be multiplied by 5. So that number is exactly divisible by 18, 15 and 20. That is The required number is what? We also multiplied by 5. So we multiply these, we get 180 into 5. 9. Okay. This 900. So 900 is the required number, which is perfect square. It is exactly divisible by 18, 15 and 20. So in this way, you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on these topics, dear students. Okay, now, dear students, in next class, we take and solve some other important question of your NCERT exercise based on the topic square and square. Okay, now thanks to all.